Enjoy Banegas.
I mean, it's been a long time. I started boxing when I was actually 14 years old, and I boxed with USA Amateur Boxing for 4 years. So from 14 to 18 years old, right before leaving for the Army, I boxed. Any event I could try to prep for that I heard about coming out with our unit, from boxing smokers to little spots at little amateur bars, any boxing things I could find out about or hear about, I would try to attend. I just give it my best, man. I mean, I try to make it my full dedication and try to give it my 110% and prepare as much as I possibly can. I mean, I really do take it serious because I love boxing so much, and I feel it's like riding a bike. You know, it's the only difference now being an amputee is that's an extra challenge I have, that I just try to work around that. You know, but other than that, it's like riding a bike. I'm an autopilot. Just do my best. It's just a little bit of adaptive learning now with my leg. And, I mean, my two sports that I've always loved has been basketball and boxing. And once I started basketball first, but once I started boxing, that was really it. I mean, boxing was my new love, and once I took off with that, I didn't want to stop. A lot more personal. A lot more personal now, honestly, than it ever was before, because now it's my motivation. Honestly, I've been an amputee for 10 years now, like I said, and I spent a lot of time, you know, problems with fitting on my leg and stuff like that, and I wasn't really motivated to get up and go work out and be physical and exercise. And there's not a lot I can do for cardio stuff, so once I heard about NABA and what they do, it really gave me the motivation. If somebody's willing to train me and allow me to give me their time to train me and work with me, that was the biggest opportunity of my life. It's changed my life as far as fitness goes and just being motivated in general. So it's benefited me in a lot of ways. Because of the way things are right now and where we're starting from, I mean, I just feel like I gotta take it day by day. But who knows? I mean, you know, hopefully one day there's a pro circuit for us amputees. You know, I mean, who knows? The sky's the limit. And if that's where it goes, I mean, if it comes sooner than expected, then hey, I'd love to be a part of it.
Find NABA?
I actually heard about it through, let me see, I believe it was at VA, the Veteran Affairs Office. I was there for an appointment and heard some people talking, and I caught wind of it. And then secondly, right after that, I heard about it again. Started this little scuba diving thing where I got certified for adaptive scuba diving, and once I did that, I heard about it at that same time, and that was it. I got the card in my hand, and the rest is history. Like I said earlier, it's a huge part of my life. It's more than just fitness and just a sport to me. It's really the motivation I needed to just be motivated for life. I mean, it's just getting up, being fit, being active, being able to be a little more active for my children, pushing me to work harder to get a good fit on my prosthesis and walk better. Now I'm even, because of being able to get as fit as I have and get as good of a fit on my leg, I'm actually looking forward to running soon, which I haven't done. Honestly, there's no one in particular or specifically speaking, but I mean, anybody that tells me that they're motivated by me, which to me, you know, obviously I'm sure like any other amputee, it's just something we're doing, we're struggling with, trying to push ourselves to do this, and it's not a huge accomplishment, and you know, to us it's just a kind of an everyday thing and trying to do what we got to do. But if anybody tells me they're inspired or motivated, hey, I mean, that's great, that's wonderful. And if I can change the life of anybody, I mean, of course, I mean, everybody needs help sometimes. So whether that's another amputee or whether that's a child who, you know, I really like children, and I had a rough childhood growing up, so if I can help children or anybody, I'd be more than glad. I mean, it's become everything. This has become way more than I ever expected than just a boxing organization. As I've boxed with you guys and everybody here, I've become a lot closer, and it's more on it reminds me of the military. All of us, you know, mostly have been in the military, so it reminds me of that military camaraderie and just that closeness of being around somebody who knows what we're going through, and we're all kind of do it together. You know, we're a unit, like a family, and that's what I really appreciate and love about NABA. Well, to any of my fans, hey, I know I haven't really provided much to go off of as far as anybody to become a fan. But anybody who is a fan or claims to be a fan of mine, then it helps. The more fans, hey, the more motivation, the more it pushes me to get up there and succeed. So I really appreciate any fans or any support that I get out of this, and stick with me, and I'll give it my all, give it my 110%. To my opponent, don't underestimate me. That's all I can say is be ready, and don't underestimate me. I'm gonna give it my all, and I'm training hard, I'm working hard, so all I can say is be ready.